it how I clean up. Watch me how I clean up. Ain't nobody real, I ain't into feelings. Tell them but just ease up. Just came out the arena, now I put my feet up.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to apologise from now on about the reflection in my glasses. But at the end of the day, I need the ring light so you man can see me, but I need my glasses so that I can see. So we're in a bit of a little conundrum. Anyway, how are we? How are you guys? How's everyone doing in this current climate? We have just been told that we've got to stay inside for another 3 weeks, and I feel like certain people heard that and thought, boom, let's get out. But yeah, I just wanted to come here today and talk to you guys about how I am doing now, and just give you guys like a coronavirus update, because I still get messages asking how I'm doing, have I recovered, how am I doing emotionally. So I just thought, let me just come and like answer all that in one video so that people can stop worrying, basically. So let's just get into the video.
Coronavirus!
As most of you will know, I uploaded 2 videos about my experience with the coronavirus. If you didn't know already, then go check out my last 2 videos. I'll leave the links in the description box below, or I'll just leave a card up here or up here, wherever it is that it goes. Go and check those out and then come back to this video and this will make more sense, basically. But yeah, so I'm going to cover my health, I'm going to cover my mental health, and I'm going to probably ramble about some other shit as well, but you know, who knows, So yeah, so it's been like a month since I left the hospital, and that's why I sort of like left the other videos or whatever. After coming out of hospital, I didn't recover straight away. I came out and then I thought, boom, I'm better, I'm good. And then it was a bit of a longer process than I expected, because like I still couldn't eat, I still couldn't taste anything, so my energy was still really low. I just didn't want to take any medication anymore. I was like, no, I can do it on my own. I didn't want to take medication. I was like, I'm better, I'm good. And then my mum sort of had to explain to me that I need to finish the course just to make sure that I stay better. But I was just very anti it. I didn't want to take antibiotics. I didn't want to take paracetamol when I was in pain. As soon as I left the hospital, I just wanted to be better. I didn't want to take all these different drugs and stuff. I was just so over it. So that was a weird thing. I was sick when I got back like a few days later, and I was like, it made me like really low. I was just like, how am I still ill? Like, is this still a thing? I'm over being ill, I'm over being sick. I was just like, so that sort of knocked me back a bit. And I went for a walk with my sister. I got like 4 steps and I was out of breath, and I got back, and then it was all just taking its toll. But I would say that I got over all of that stuff pretty quickly. So like 2 weeks after I was discharged, I felt so much better. I felt good, do you know what I'm saying? I was pretty bang on, like you guys saw, I recorded those videos, I was good. So I felt cool, But I think that this whole situation has literally affected me mentally. There was a few things that happened that I think didn't help, like it sort of added to it. When I left hospital, the doctor fully said to me, you can go outside like in a couple of days, you're fine. So I had to pick up a prescription from the pharmacy. Obviously there's a lockdown and there's like new rules, but I was told by the doctor that I'm not contagious, I can go outside, and the only place I was going was to the pharmacy, and it was like 1 in, 1 out. So I thought it was good, it's only giving me in the store and I'm going to be 2 meters away from the woman anyway. You have to fill out a form in Lloyd's Pharmacy and tell them if you had the virus or if you've come into the contact with anyone that's had the virus. So I did. I filled it out. I was honest. I told them I'd had it 2 weeks ago. I was released from hospital. Well, I was very honest. I don't really know why I would be that honest, if I'm honest. The woman took my form and went to the back, and I could hear them, silly bitches, I can hear them saying, why the hell would she come in here? And what is she doing in here? Blah, 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 blah. So the pharmacist has come out now and she was like, you really shouldn't be in here, basically. I was just trying to get my prescription and cut, do you know what I'm saying? I was like, I was told by the doctor that I can come out here. And then I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like really apologetic. And I wasn't anywhere near her. There was only one person in the shop, me, and then the pharmacist and the other bitches in the back that was chatting shit. So I was literally there, and she was like, there's old people that come in here and you can affect them, just saying, blah, 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 right? So she was saying all this, like, and then I've got my prescription and I've left the shop. And the whole way home, I just like building up and building up and building up. And then once I got into the driveway of my house, I cried. And I'm not going to sit here and lie, I cried for about 3 hours, I think. And I wasn't even crying about her. I was just like very, very, very emotional. It was just all too much. There was a lot going on. And I feel like she was just like the ice. Is it like that? No, not the ice on the cake, because cake's nice. That's not a nice thing. It's like a pressure was building. The reason I knew that I wasn't myself is because I was very affected by that whole situation. Usually I'm very much like, I don't give a shit what you say, don't talk to me. That's usually what I'm like. But in this situation, I was just like, I don't even know, it was really weird. I was already nervous about going out and like being out again. But I was just like not in the best frame of mind, and she just didn't help the situation. She was just being a bitch. And I just feel like people, them kind of people, they're not meant to be like professional and like nice about it. That silly bitch didn't need to talk to me like that. But one of my biggest worries after coming out of hospital is it coming back. There's some studies that say you can't get it again, and I hope that's true or whatever. But yeah, I worry about it coming back. Like I might wake up and have a cough and I'm just like go back to that place of thinking about what it was like. That happens quite a lot. I do panic a bit. It was really hard for me because I started to take every single thing personal. Anyone who didn't want to be around me, I took it personal. I thought that they just didn't want to be around me. And obviously because I had been away from people for so long, I've come out and obviously Boris has made the rule like this. It makes sense, the rules make sense. But I just took everything personally. I was like, no one wants to be around me, no one wants to talk to me. And it just started to make me feel very weird. I felt like I was causing a problem, even though no one was allowed to be around no one. I really didn't take it that personal, but everything, I was taking everything personally. Like, I'm triggered by everything now. Like, when I see that there's like 800 people dying every day, it triggers me. Like, I'm just like, this is crazy. I think I started to put a lot of pressure on myself to be fine, to be better, and to be okay. I was thinking, no, I'm cool, I'm fine. And I think that's why there was days where I would like be really unwell because I didn't give myself a chance to be better. One of the things that plays on my mind still today, I think a little bit, was the fact that I didn't actually think I was going to recover. That scared me a bit. So like after coming out of hospital, I felt like I was running out of time, because what it would have been like, what, a few days ago I was asking the doctors if I'm actually going to make it. So then when I got out, I was trying to do all this stuff and I felt trapped because you weren't allowed outside, you weren't allowed to do anything. But I wanted to do everything. I wanted to go on holiday, I wanted to go to the shops, I wanted to do simple things like go Nando's. So it was really hard for me to like adjust. That was really hard, and I think that will always be a little bit hard for me. I think that we all kind of think that we're a little bit immortal sometimes. So it literally freaks me out that I had to actually think to myself, am I actually going to die? Like, that's crazy. Do you know what I mean? That's going to take a while to adjust to come to terms with. And the fact that I had to ask a question, so it's very final. Like, I literally didn't think I was going to make it. So that scares me. Really weird, like, because obviously everyone in the world is going through this pandemic together, yeah? Everyone's going through it together, but for some reason, I felt like I was going through the whole thing on my own. Where the rest of the world, yeah, the rest of the world is going through it. And everyone's got to stay inside together. And everyone's got to do all this stuff. Yeah, we're together and we're dealing with it together. But I felt so alone because I was that person that had it. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't the person who was trying to avoid getting it like everyone else that was around, I was the person that had it. So I kind of felt like, oh, everyone's social distancing, stay away from catching corona. I had corona, that means everyone needs to stay away from me. I just felt very alone a little bit in that. So it was just like a lot of pressure. It was a lot of pressure, and I do think it affected my mental health quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think the whole thing was like a bit of a sticky one. Yeah, I think I'm good now though. I had it. I recovered. I think that's like something to be proud of. Like, not many people had the luxury of being able to recover from the biggest thing in the world, which is mad. But saying that, with all that being said and done, I'm actually fine now. Like, I feel like I've come to terms with it all, and I'm back at work. I feel absolutely amazing. I feel great, and I'm just starting to get like back to me, like, and back to what I want to do. But it was such a rough time, and afterwards my mental health was a little bit all over the place. But I dealt with it, and I feel like I've outgrown it, and it's cool. So I feel like now I can get into like all the jokes about the fact that everyone's like bored of being inside and all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? But I am so happy to be able to get all that off my chest, to let you guys know about that journey. But yeah, that was it. That was like my life for a while. Like I said before, if you haven't seen my coronavirus story already, check out the videos, link in the description or in the cards, wherever they are. The card's over here, isn't it? I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying with me till the end. If you are here till the end, comment down below the heart emoji. That's cute, isn't it? Put the heart emoji at the bottom if you made it to the end. Once again, all my new subscribers, can't believe there are so many of us. My New Year's resolution was to get to 100 subscribers, and I feel like we might actually hit 200 by the end of the year, which I think is insane. I'm gonna keep the content coming, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell notification so you see when I upload. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.
Coronavirus!
I'm done. Annoying. I say a lot, I do, yeah. Annoying. The card's over there. Yeah, the card's over. Annoying. So annoying.
Coronavirus!
I won't make a movie, but I'll make an episode. Flex a little something on them just to let them know. I swear I do the telling, so there ain't no getting told. When I hear the money calling, just know I'm involved.